welcome to Kimono-ing Fun. I'm Sachiko, a beginner kimono lover. In my last video, I dug up some autumn kimonos and obis from mom's drawers and tried them on a friend of mine and myself. This time, I'm going to show you what I did with her casual kimono and obis. I picked one casual kimono and put it on with different obis, obijime cord, and obiage cloth. I thought different combinations gave different impressions, but I wonder what you would think. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Before I start with the casual kimono, let me give you some additional information about the semi-formal kimonos I used last time. They were homongi and tukesage. This is homongi and this is tukesage. Homongi ranks higher than tukesage. Now, about the ranks of kimonos. I found a nice chart that explains the ranks or class of kimono. And the homongi and tukesage are at these ranks. Homongi is not the highest rank formal kimono, but can be worn at formal occasions like wedding or formal parties. You can tell homongi by looking at its patterns. It usually has patterns on the front shoulder, sleeves, and at the bottom, front and back. And the patterns continue across the seams. On this mom's homongi, see this part? There's a seam here, and the patterns continue across it. Making the patterns like this requires higher skills, so homongi is a high-ranked kimono. Tukesage was a simplified version of homongi, invented during World War II. At that time, wearing luxury kimono like homongi was restricted, so people made kimonos with more modest patterns. That was tukesage. You can tell tukesage because the patterns do not continue across the seams. Now, the casual kimono for today is a type of komon. That ranks here. Yes, more casual than homongi and tukesage. Komon usually has small patterns all over. This one almost looks like a solid color kimono with no patterns at all. But if you get closer, see, there are patterns. There are tiny dots making square patterns. This one is a special type of komon called Edo-Komon. Edo is the old name of Tokyo and was the center of Japan. So Edo-Komon is considered higher ranked than other common kimonos. And with a family crest, only Edo-Komon can be worn for some formal occasions. This one has the craftsman's name on it, so it must be a good one. Now, this was my very first time tying this obi, and I knew I was supposed to show 4 squares in otaiko part, but the first try was so hideous. I couldn't get 4 squares, and even in second try, it didn't work out, so it was hard. But seeing from the front, it wasn't terrible. This obi, I'm not sure if this is a semi-formal one or a casual one, but I don't like this plasticky texture, but at least the patterns look nice in the back, I think. Now this obi is so colorful, so I thought it would, make the plain kimono look better, but not so much. but I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was okay. This obi was worn out and torn in some parts, and this obiage cloth didn't give the kind of impression I wanted. But at least the otaiko part looked pretty nice, I thought. Okay, I tried this obi again and tried to make a contrast with this strong colored obiage cloth. It looks nice, I guess. And finally, I got 4 squares in otaiko part. I think this could be a semi-formal obi because it's shiny and it was firm, so it was not too difficult to make this nice square shape of this otaiko. I like this photo very much.